students, welcome to our Sheba Group of School online class. Today we are going to learn about the unit 4, that is our environment. In this, ecosystem, biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste and pollution, solid waste management. These are the subtopic in this lesson. Let's move into the lesson. The surrounding or space in which a person, animal or plant lives is known as environment. Environment is everything that surrounds us. It can have both living and non-living things. Living is biotic and non-living is abiotic. Abiotic factors are non-living things such as sunlight, air, water and minerals in soil. These are the abiotic factors. Biotics are living things of our environment such as plant, animal, bacteria and more. These are the biotic factors. Organisms live constantly, interact with one another and adapt themselves to condition of their environment. Ecosystem. Ecosystem is a community of living and non-living things that works together. Each part of ecosystem has a role to play. Any changes in environment such as increasing temperature or heavy rain can have a big impact on an ecosystem. Let's see the types of ecosystem. It will be in the two types. One is natural ecosystem and another one is artificial. This is the major types of ecosystem. In this there is a subtopic, that is, in nature there is a terrestrial ecosystem. Terrestrial means that is forest area, and aquatic ecosystem, that is like watery area, that is pond. This is the example. And in artificial ecosystem, terrestrial ecosystem, that is garden, and aquatic ecosystem, that is aquarium. Terrestrial means land form or a green land form, that is a terrestrial. Aquatic means watery place, that is aquatic ecosystem. In both nature and artificial there is terrestrial and aquatic, but example for nature is forest, artificial is garden, and for aquatic nature is pond and artificial is aquarium. Then compounds of an ecosystem, that is biotic compounds. All the living compounds, that is biotic compounds. Example, plant, animal and human beings. These are biotic. And abiotics are non-living components. Then in this abiotic there are two types. One is physical factor, that is light, temperature, wind, humidity. These are physical factors. And edaphic factor, that is solid, water in soil, air in soil, organic matter in soil. These are the types of ecosystem. Let's see brief about natural ecosystem. Ecosystem organized without human intervention, that is called as natural ecosystem. This can be an aquatic ecosystem or terrestrial ecosystem. The aquatic ecosystems, that sea, river, lake, pond and pundal are some example of natural aquatic ecosystem. The aqua system, that is ecosystem outside the water body and on land, that is called as terrestrial ecosystem. The ecosystem outside the water body and on land are called terrestrial ecosystem. For example, forest, mountain, region, desert, etc. These are the example for natural terrestrial ecosystem. And next one is artificial ecosystem. That is, artificial ecosystem is created and maintained by human. They have some characteristic of natural ecosystem. They are much simpler than the natural ecosystem. These can be the terrestrial ecosystems such as paddy field, gardens, etc. Solid waste management. It is our duty to reduce creating waste and protect environment. 3 R's are important in protecting environment. The first R is reduce, and the second R is reuse, and the last R is recycle. The waste or pyramid shows that the best way to manage the solid waste, that is 3R cycle. First is reduce, reuse and recycle. First one is avoid. Avoid the usage of unwanted materials which create more derbies. Before you buy anything, think that do I really need it? For example, avoid buying packaged food. Reuse the buy use the and throw the plastic product. Next one is reduce. We can reduce the waste by using durable goods that last longer instead of things that are used once and throw away. Example, write on both sides of paper instead of unnecessarily printing. Use electronic facilities, share newspapers, magazines and other things with others. Next one is reuse. Reuse means using a thing again and again rather than using and throwing after a single use. For example, instead of using plastic bag, use and throw pen and batteries. Use cloth bags, fountain pens and rechargeable batteries. Reuse glass bottle for other purpose. Repair footwears and use them. And next one is recycle. The process by which waste materials are used to make new product, that is called recycle. I am just repeating. The process by which waste materials are used to make product is called recycle. For example, using old cloth to make paper and melting some plastic to make floor mats, plastic borders and hose pipes. Next is a compost. The process of degradation of organic waste into manure by action of microorganism is called composing. The manure thus obtained become natural fertilizer for the plant as well as increase the soil fertility. And next topic is the incinerate. The burning of solid waste in incinerator is called incineration. That means discharge medicine, toxic drugs, blood, pus, everything. During incineration, the enormous heat kills all continuous disease causing germs. And landfill. Landfilling is a method in which waste are dumped into naturally occurring or man-made pits and covered with soil. Garbage buried inside landfills remains here for a long time as they decompose very slowly and also become manure. These places can be converted into parks, garden, etc. Earlier in this lesson, you learned about Rani and how she did not want to cause pollution. The first step should always be to reduce waste. Think of the 3 Rs and the waste pyramid and remember the order of the level. What is 3 Rs? That is reduce, reuse and recycle. The second step is to keep waste separation. This way to waste will remain clean and can be easily reused or recycled. Mixing different types of waste together, for example biodegradable and non-biodegradable, makes that place dirt. Waste separation exercise, that is the solid waste management, that is SWM, solid waste management rules in 2016 say that every household should segregate and store the waste generated by them in 3 separate streams, namely biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, in suitable bins, and hand over segregated waste to authorized waste pickers or waste collector as per the direction of notification by the local authorities from time to time. Nobody shall throw, burn or bury the solid waste on street, open public space, outside their premises or in the drain or water bodies. Domestic hazardous waste means discarded paint drum, pesticide can, CFL bulbs, tube lights, expired medicines, broken mercury thermometers, used batteries, used needles and syringes, and contaminated cartridges, etc., generated at the household level. Next one is the types of pollution. There are 4 types of pollution. First, what is pollution? Pollution occurs when the environment gets contaminated by waste, chemical and harmful substance. That is a pollution. Pollution is a damage caused to the environment mainly because of human activities. Any substance that cause pollution, that is known as pollution. There are majorly 4 kinds of pollution. First one is air pollution. Second one, water pollution. Third one, land or solid pollution. And fourth one is the noise pollution. Air pollution is caused by the burning of fossil fuel, for example oil, petrol, coal and natural gases. These are used in the industries, power plant and motor vehicles. That is by air pollution. And in water pollution occurs when waste from factories or houses and farms mix with the water in rivers like lakes, ponds, the ocean or even groundwater. These will be contaminate or pollute water and spread disease. These are the water pollution. And next one is the land pollution, that is soil pollution. In the same way like water and air get polluted, land or soil pollution happens when toxic chemicals change the natural balance in soil. Next one is the noise pollution. Noise pollution affects the environment. We all like quiet and peaceful place since unpleasant or loud sound disturb us. The loud music, the sound of motor vehicle, fireworks, machine that cause a noise pollution. Okay student, in this lesson we learned about the ecosystem and types of ecosystem and also ecosystem, biodegradable and non-biodegradable, and also in the ecosystem we learned about the types of ecosystem and also pollution and 4 types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and last one is the noise pollution. And also we learned about the solid waste management, that is we used 3 R's, that is reduce, recycle and reuse. These are the topics in this lesson. Okay student, I hope that you all are understood today video class. Thank you.